Hey Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. We are doing your reading. Hope you're feeling good, guys. Watch this if you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And yeah, everything that you need to know, private readings information, or anything is in the description box. But anyway, cards already want to come out, so let's go for your reading. I feel, by the way, some of you will be very interested in crystals, getting some kind of crystals that will be very lucky for you. Again, I'm not an expert on crystals, but I'm just seeing some of you are developing interest in crystals. Whoa, we are like hopping right into Spirit has a lot of messages about you, Scorpios. Probably because I haven't done your reading in a while. A while being a couple of days, but let's see, there's a lot here going on. I think the next full moon, which is April 15 to 16 is gonna be significant. Let's see, we have Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands energy. Hold on, let me take more cards. We have the Hermit with the King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords, Knight of Cups, and bottom of the deck, Five of Wands. Okay, Scorpios, let's talk about this. Let me put the cards. I feel like a lot is changing for you right now, but for some of you, what I'm getting is that there's a lot of mixed emotions at the moment. With the Four of Pentacles, this doesn't have to be about love. Apply this to whatever area of your life this resonates with. With Four of Pentacles here, I'm just getting, for some of you, there is an energy or a vibe. You might be getting bored with something. Something you had high expectations of, you were all excited about. You really were like, I feel maybe waiting for something here, but with the Four of Pentacles, I'm just getting you, part of you is still waiting for something here, but I'm getting more of an energy where you don't care about something anymore as much as you did before. Maybe you are, I'm not getting like a huge disappointment. I'm just getting more of an energy where you sort of like in a vibe where you accept something. It is what it is. It is how it is. And so is life. With the Seven of Wands, there's something here where you are not going to attack necessarily anybody first, but if somebody messes with you here, I'm getting very defensive. Like, people have to be extremely careful with you at the moment, because I feel like you are more easily triggered than usual. This makes a lot of sense with full moon being in the sign of Libra on April 15. So there might be some people who you thought were, you were cool with, but it's like, to me, full moon in the sixth house is where something really becomes very visible or transparent about sixth house matters. And of course, this will resonate the most with Scorpio risings. But again, when we look at Sun or a Sun and Moon, Venus not so much, but Sun, or if you have Sun or Moon in Scorpio as well, this will resonate as well. I'm just getting that for some of you guys, when it comes to sixth house matters, which is basically work, health, any kind of enemies, any kind of debts, issues you have, there is going to be illumination of something. And again, why I'm saying sixth house, yes, full moon in Libra is going to be in the 12th house, but both 12th and 6th house are illuminated because the sun is in your 6th house right now in Aries. Some of you will have Taurus placements, by the way, Taurus moon or Taurus rising. I'm just getting that there is something here very much being illuminated about what's ending right now, what's time to end, to close. And at the same time, what's the source of your problems or issues? You're becoming very clear about that as well. Five of Wands energy at the bottom. I'm getting there are some people you're just not seeing an eye to eye. And I feel like for a lot of you, there is this epiphany where you're realizing that what you're looking for, what you need, is not elsewhere, but it is literally within. Let me explain this, because you hear spiritual coaches, tarot readers, whatever, spiritual people always say that everything you need within. Sure, right? From a spiritual perspective, sounds very nice. But here I'm getting, it's more of an energy where, somebody always tries to sell you something in the world, right? People tell you, oh, go to that school, to that university, oh, go join that company, oh, go buy this, oh, go, I don't know, to that party, oh, go meet this person. And the common theme with all these energies is that we always are being convinced that what we are looking for and what we need is elsewhere, that there is this super cool party happening where there is this and that person, or if you go to the school, like the school is the thing that's gonna give you all of this. And I'm just getting, again, apply this as it resonates, you are realizing that you gotta start betting, like betting with a B, on yourself more. Your self-brand, your self-care, your self-concept, your self-perception, because it's not like contrary to what you maybe thought before, that maybe you joined some kind of organization or community or I don't know, something that's elsewhere is going to bring you the results that you want. You are kind of realizing right now that you actually want to isolate from others for a little bit, which is weird because, you know, we have Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in your 5th house, which also illuminates a little bit of the energy of 11th. But there is a sense here where you're realizing that you're open to making maybe friendships, alliances, but there's almost something like where you want to follow your own path and your own heart. You don't really want to go and be a guest at another person's table, whoever this person is, no matter how freaking amazing they are. There is something about you realizing that you want to eat at your own table. This is really crazy, right? And with the Hermit card, it has to do with your own magic, your own abilities, your own powers, where you are realizing that you have your own way of doing things. And you want to be the ruler, like the master of your own fate, the captain, of your own ship. You don't really want to go and be like at a mercy of somebody making decisions for you. Again, could be romantic, but I feel like it's more overall in life, but depends really how we apply it here. Because there's something here with the Wheel of Fortune where you realize that you are the creator of your own destiny. There is something here where you refuse to be brainwashed, you refuse to be told what to do or how things will go. There's somebody with the King of Swords, could be masculine energy, that you were connecting with. Somebody from the past could be. I'm getting it's more somebody you might not necessarily be super happy with and agree with, or eye to eye. They have their own position that they are defending. I'm getting here in this connection. They are very specific about what they want. They could be air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But at the same time, it's almost like I feel for whatever reason, you are not on the same page about something. You have very different perspectives, and they sort of are like trying to sell you. Maybe they even did successfully sold you their perspective of how things should be. They have certain lifestyle or certain vision for their life that supports some kind of type of thinking. And I'm getting that you used to buy into that, where they had certain idea, maybe they spoke about women certain way or spoke about the world certain way, like this is how things should be. And I feel like when you were following what they were telling you, what the vision for life that they were selling you, at first you were excited and you were happy, but at some point you started realizing that really it's taking away from your power. And I'm getting like you're willing for some of you to separate from this person or almost like sacrifice the connection just to find your own way, because you don't want anyone to put you in this disempowered position before. Not to say like anyone can, but there was something here where you lost yourself in someone, and the vision they were bringing to you, what they were telling you was the right thing to do. And now you are basically coming back, finding your own voice. For some of you, you might have lost your voice literally because you wanted so much to do right by this person. Again, could be romantic, but it could be something else. It could be, for some of you, it's general reading, so it could be like a parent, family member, boss, I don't know, friend, even, I don't know. Apply it as it resonates, as I always say, right? But there's something here with the Hermit where you realize things could be different. You want to take your life back into your own hands. You want to take your magic. I'm almost getting like this person knowingly or unknowingly was making you abandon your own magic. Now, it could mean very different things for some of you. It could be that literally maybe you were with a person who was like super religious, for example, and they were not so much into esotericism, but this is what you love, and they were trying to make you abandon it, or I don't know, somehow manipulate maybe your way of thinking about this, or giving up your power. It could be about your sexual energy, your beauty, your intelligence. I'm just feeling that there was someone who was a lot less powerful than you. They were smart. I mean, yeah, King of Swords, they have their own power, but you here showing up as the Hermit in this card, which is like a witch energy, like very, this woman here is just like, wow, right? I'm just getting that somehow they succeeded in, whether they once again did it on purpose or not, they succeeded in you sort of like forgetting a little bit who you are. I don't know, you just forgot who you were for a moment. And it could be even about friendships, communities, organizations, because Hermit is Virgo, and Virgo for Scorpios is your 11th house. So there might have been something through friendships, communities you belong to. And I'm just getting that you are telling either yourself or this person where you're like, you know what, I'd rather say goodbye to you and this connection, whatever the heck it is, rather than I ever allow anyone take my power away from me again. So you're basically, if they have an issue with you, you know how there was this joke going on, I was saying something like, the guys who say they would never marry a girl who has too many tattoos or something. No one's asking you, right? So you might have had a moment where basically you were really trying to please someone. You were trying to be what they wanted you to be, again, knowingly or unknowingly, but it's like, consciously or unconsciously. But it's like, now you are like, you know what, I'd rather sacrifice this connection in you rather than myself ever again. Because what I feel like discovered here in this dynamic is that no matter how much you tried to be what this person wanted you to be, it was always not enough. They always found something wrong with you. It might have even been a situation where they're just looking at you and you're trying and trying and trying so hard and they don't appreciate it, but they go look elsewhere or whatever. You've boosted their ego here, but yeah, it's like it's a weird energy. And I feel like now with the Wheel of Fortune, now that you took your power back here, you're starting to create your own destiny again. It's an empowerment moment for you, Scorpios. Like, it's a big change as well. It's important for you to remember what you've learned here and to be careful to not, because it's been like a pattern, not repeat it again. Two of Swords, the question here remains, I feel like for some of you, you're wondering maybe if this person is not as bad. Like, you might be angry at someone right now and you're wondering, maybe this person is not as bad. Maybe I'm just angry at them and maybe they're not as bad. Maybe we just don't understand each other. So there is a part of you which I feel like is now 100% decided on whether to leave somebody behind, because here this mermaid, she's like, should I leave this sailor here, or should I stay or should I go, basically. Because like, it's hard to, like, I get that there is a trigger where your empowerment is at stake. That's why you're also very defensive here with Seven of Wands. And again, it might for some of you just be that it's not necessarily even what this person did to you. Maybe you had a pattern where there were people who were trying to undermine you, or people who were trying to take advantage of you in some kind of way. And you know how sometimes first time, yeah, it's painful, but like second, third, and then it happens again for the fourth time. And even the slightest trigger can trigger you so much that you're just like, every time your voice was taken away or cut off from you, now it's being triggered in a way where you no longer hold yourself back. You're just not letting anybody do this to you again, whatever this was. And but the question, I guess this is why also partially remains, is that you are asking kind of like, is this really as bad as I feel right now? Because you have a lot of anger here, I'm seeing. But at the same time, you're like, or maybe is it just also my previous experiences and something I'm not seeing clearly? You're starting to question yourself. I see also for some of you a different message. You're changing your own relationship with your own anger. You're starting to learn about the empowerment it could bring you. You become very different. You sort of move into a stage where you are a lot less about trying to please anyone, if you ever were. And with the Knight of Cups, I just feel like you want to follow your heart. And you know what it is? What I'm getting is some of you are realizing that whoever this person was, this connection was, is that there's so much fighting, but where is even happiness? Do you even like this person? I feel like this whole process made you realize that they might have become everything you wanted them to be on paper, or they might have changed and tried to be how you wanted them to be. But there's just something about them that just doesn't spark your interest anymore. Like there's something about them that you just feel like you're led elsewhere. You might be in a situation, for some of you, where you had a connection and then someone new appeared and completely swept you off your feet. You couldn't even believe that you still could feel about someone this kind of way. And I feel like for those of you who resonate, you're being taken away in a different direction here, because with the 5 of Wands here, I feel like you have someone who you just don't see eye to eye with. With the Fool card, you want to be with someone who is helping you be more, like who is inspiring you basically to be more creative, who is, I don't know, you want to be back to innocence. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. There is a person here who I feel like is ready to almost like be on their knees to work, like for you. Page of Swords could be watching you, observing you, but so much time has passed for some of you here. 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Death. Honestly, I'm getting, like, I'll be very honest, I'm feeling that you found something or someone else. Again, this does not have to be romantic. I just really want to emphasize that again. It could be about something else. It could be career interests, could be, I don't know, different kind of connections. There could be, I just feel that there's something else that you are choosing that makes you feel better. The Emperor to the 9 of Swords, Hierophant, Ace of Swords, 3 of Cups. If you have an actual romantic connection with someone, commitment with someone, I do feel like there's a person here worried that you're going, I think, in the right direction. Hold on, let me take, we'll go a little more before we take the extended. Oh boy, let me see. I want to see what is this person, what's their perspective on the situation, whoever you're dealing with. Again, could be a person, could be an energy. Yeah, there is worries here, definitely. They also feel like you're not playing fair. Let me see, what is your person, whoever you feel this confusing anger, like feelings to, what is their perspective? They could be a Leo, Strength card, literally flying out. Look at this, King of Swords again. Yeah, so definitely it's them. 3 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. Again, same cards. Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups. Hermit. Same cards literally coming out, even though I shuffled. Their perspective, I think they partially understand where you're coming from here. I'm getting that this person might have received not such good advice from somebody close to them. I feel like it's more friendships rather than anyone else, where someone told them or they heard somewhere to take it less seriously. Again, before you get triggered, it could be like literally maybe you're angry and somebody told them, oh, like don't, you know, don't pay attention, it's not a big deal. Because they do see you as changing. But with the 7 of Pentacles, it's almost like this is like Black Swan energy. They don't know what to expect from you sometimes. And sometimes they feel like you also try to manipulate them or something. But again, I'm not saying you are. It could be just one of those people who, you know, how they say like, oh, women manipulate men or whatever, like toxic masculinity type of stuff. I don't know, you're not really, like, they understand you, but they don't understand you at the same time. How do they feel about you? Knight of Wands, they also feel some kind of anger towards you. I feel like for some of you, they angry you're walking away. 9 of Pentacles, look at this, 9 of Wands. You know what it is? Again, you're dealing with someone here who might be triggered by your independence. Look at this, Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. In this deck, we have this like sultan, whatever, and this woman sort of pleasing him. I don't know, like trying to please him. I feel like for some of you, they're triggered by your independence, whether it's financial, energetical, whatever. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, you did something to put yourself back together. Basically showing this person that, you know what, I don't need you. I'll survive without you. You might act like you're a big deal or whatever, but I have other things coming for me. So might be a situation for some of you where you are like, you know what, if you don't want me, or if you're not gonna basically act in a way where, you know, you are more like you're acting way better towards me, there will be other options that I'm exploring. And with the Nine of Wands card here, this person, look at this devil in the background. You know what it is? I think we've seen maybe even this energy for you guys. This person has manifested literally what their initial fear about their relationship or connection with you was. So whatever it is, maybe when you just met, this person had some kind of fear that this and that was going to happen. They literally manifested it. Maybe they were scared initially that you were just going to go explore your other options or become too independent, and they literally manifested it. They literally, like, you know, self-sabotaged the connection, or you, that you did that. Because really what this person kind of wanted is you sort of being in a bit of submissive position to them. They like the fact that you're like all loving, waiting for them. But at the same time, you know how they say, if you play with a bull, you get the horns, or something like you cannot love roses and not like the thorns. They didn't like some of your Scorpio stuff. And you know what they are the most triggered about? Your ability to regenerate and to have this rebirth. While everything is crashing, you're the one who basically is not dependent on anyone, but you're able to rise again because of your connection to spirit. Because deep down with the Strength card with this person, once they want to be a savior, they want to be the one who comes and save the day. And you basically kind of like being, you know what, I can do it without you. Literally with the Queen of Swords, you have that ability to, it's almost like they want to be like this lion, whatever, especially for those of you dealing with the Leo, when you are like a lioness yourself. Like you have that power, that connection. Why? Oh my God, look at this. Why? Because you're also a high priestess here. Like it could be your faith, your spiritual journey, knowledge of like magic, occult, things like this. Super triggering to this person, the Devil card. Because they are not in the same vibration as you are. Some of them are also scared. You might be like practicing, I don't know, magic or stuff like that. Because this person sometimes just feel like they're not in control of their life. No one is coming to help them. They might be in like a really fake environment where people are just around them because they have something or whatever. They don't know it. With the Moon card, they feel it, but at the same time, they sort of accepted it, that like that's how life is, you know, why else? Well, you with the Page of Cups were trying, I feel like, to guide them somewhere else, show them how life can be different, maybe even help them with the Emperor card here, return to their purpose. This person was trying to also tell you something. Ace of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, but it's a complicated situation here, I'm getting, because, let me ask actually, why is this a complicated situation? There's many reasons, but because of commitment. Look at this. And this was same energy here. Because this person wanted to really come up with an offer. And some of you already had commitment, but it had to do like with the next level or something. Hold on. I'm giving you a lot of extra today. Oh, by the way, you can always say, like, if you want to donate to the channel, there's thanks button. But anyway, thoughts and pathway. What's interesting is that what we just saw as well here, there was this card. Like this person, I feel like always had a picture of you or something, or you just on the back of their mind. Here, this picture. Here as well. They were thinking about how to make something better with you. But I feel like what you know what this person's issue is? They didn't want you to feel like you have too much control of the situation. This could be literally a person who is very triggered by female empowerment or just women having more power in any kind of way. Yeah, official person, sudden wealth, lovers, house at the bottom of the deck. You might also have a different connection with a person who is very official, or they might be like some kind of person who is either work related or whatever. But I'm getting you will have your, how to say, cake, I don't know, your abundance regardless. This person wanted to teach you a lesson of some sort, almost showing you how you are not the one who is going to be calling the shots, but I feel like it really backfired really badly. Look at this, true love, express your love. I feel like for some of you, you just like literally met someone else, or just realize, even if you haven't met anyone else, you just realize that I feel like you used to give them that energy and validation where you were like, you are my true love, you're my true love, you're the one, you're a perfect person, you're exactly how I always wanted my partner to be. Even if you never told them that, the way you treated them or the way how you were showing up in the connection made them feel that way. Maybe you were even the one who expressed your love or asked them out first or approached them first. But I feel like now that it shifted, you realize that your love is elsewhere. Like this person lost you and it's not what they expected. Because if the thing is like here, they really wanted this energy, like they wanted you to basically keep them in this very high spot. Anyway, we will take this to the extended now because it's getting a little bit crowded energetically here too. We'll use this deck, which I rarely use, but it's very good actually for this kind of energy. We'll see. What do you need to know about this person's next actions towards you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 cards. This person's action towards you. And also we will ask what's happening in their life. 1, 2, 3. What's happening in their life? Who is this true love for you that is showing up, that I feel like you are ready for now or already met? I don't even know how many cards, but we'll take these ones. And what do you need to know about just situation overall? How can you maybe protect yourself, or what do you need to do? 1, 2, 3. We'll take more questions, of course, as always. You know how my extendeds work. We'll look at everything, whatever, continue basically, keep it rolling with the reading. Link to the extended is going to be down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk soon. Bye.